Hola, mi gente. Joe Barreto back with you at the Credit Card Connection. I'm so glad you can join me. Well, mi gente, we just entered fall, which means the fourth quarter is in effect beginning October 1st. Today, I'm going to tell you about all the cards I plan on having in my wallet using for the fourth quarter, especially because it's the holiday season that's beginning. And you might have a lot of these cards yourselves, and hopefully you'll see why I'm planning on using them the way I am, the points and miles I'm planning on getting out of them by using them in this particular order. So if that sounds good to you, sit back, relax, hit that like and subscribe, and just enjoy as I go over these cards with you. First up, out the box, by the way, in my beautiful Ekster Desert Red wallet, link in the description below, is going to be the card that everyone uses at Amazon, and that's going to be the Amazon. Now, you could have the Prime. I have the Business Prime card, and the reason I have this card is because it's a no-brainer card for Amazon. 5% cash back on everything that you buy through Amazon. It doesn't get any easier than that, okay? Now, you're gonna have other cards like I literally just did in order to get this mic that you see that I'm using for the first time today. You're gonna get some offers on other cards, and this is a hack, so be on the lookout for it. I used one American Express membership rewards point, just one, to use it to purchase this mic on Amazon and get $30 off the purchase. 1 point. I got $30 off. So in those cases, you're going to use those cards where you're going to have those special offers. And it's not just on American Express. You might get them on a Citibank card like the Strata Premier. You might get it on a Chase card. You might get it on a Wells card. You know, there are different offers throughout, but American Express and Chase seem to be the ones that normally get these special targeted offers. But for me, starting quarter four, I can't beat it with the American Express Business Prime. It's an amazing card, 5% cash back, guys. You can't go wrong with that, right? So the second card I'm going to have, now this one, I could make it second or third or even fourth, but the reality is that it's going to be really used a lot. And that's going to be, again, as I go into my extra wallet, it's going to be the American Express green card. Now, why the green? Well, the green, as you know, to me, is American Express's beast point accumulator. I don't know how else to put it. It gives you the most points for any card. And I know I'm going to have people telling me, oh, that's the gold card because you get 4 points on dining and 4 points on restaurants. This gets you 3 points on dining. Yeah, you're not going to get the grocery spend for that, but I have other cards for that. But you're going to get 3 points on a wide array of travel. So I'm going to look really quickly here on my notes, but some of that's going to be parking, tolls, subways, buses, ferries. So if you live in the city or if you access a lot of tolls on the highways like I do here in New Jersey, your card is taking a constant beating because you're always paying tolls. So this card, especially for the holidays with a lot of driving that you're going to do, I'm going to get 3 points back on that all the time. This is the card that I have set up with my Easy Pass in New York when I cross the tolls to go into New York, across the bridges and the tunnels. So this is going to take a beating. It is also the card that I use for dining out. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but, and maybe you didn't because I did it kind of fast, but I'm missing the chip on my Amex green here on the corner. And the reason is because I put that card on my Lion card. Now, everybody's like, oh, that's the gold card. This is the American Express green card. But I submitted this to the Lion card. And what they do is they take the chip off the green card, put it on to your metal card that you make your own design, put the strip in the back, and all your card identifying in the back. So this is literally my Amex green. I just had the other one so you guys can kind of relate to it. But this card is great to have, all metal. And, you know, it's just a fun card to pull out and use in restaurants and things like that. If you're interested in getting a card like this link is in the description box below under the Lion card. Just tell Johnny that owns the company that I sent you, and you'll get $20 off the card. So the green card will be used a lot. It's the holiday season. We just do a lot of dining out. We entertain a lot outside. So this card is going to take a beating when I'm out with my friends or family and we're going out dining. This is going to be the card for that. Okay. The next card. Now, this one was a toss up. I have a personal one and I have the business one. But again, for this one, I'm going to use the business, and that's the American Express Business Platinum. Now, why the Business Platinum instead of the Personal Platinum? Well, for me, if I decide to go now and travel and purchase flights, this also gets you the 5 points that the Platinum card gets you. However, if I choose to use points to pay for those flights, this card, if you order it with your Platinum card, your Business Platinum, you get 35% back as a bonus or like a rebate back of points. So it's a huge take when you're getting back 35% of points used to purchase tickets. So for me, if I'm going to fly now, this card is really powerful because especially if you're going to pay with points, you're paying yourself back and saving 35% of the points that you would normally need. That is huge. That you do not find on the personal American Express Platinum card. So for that reason, and for that reason only, I'll be using the Business Platinum card. Now, again, the Platinum card, really the strength for that card, in addition to the benefits and other perks that it gives you for lounges, but this is one where the 5 times back on air flights and purchases of that nature are huge. That's why this is going to be, if I'm going to travel over the holidays, that's the card I'm going to use. So the next card I'm planning on using in my wallet for the fourth quarter is going to come in maybe as a little bit of a surprise. A lot of people have been using it lately, but to me, this has been one of the strongest cards that I've been using actually since I got it back in May. And that's going to be the Citi Strata Premier card. Now, why the Premier? I mentioned earlier that I'm going to be using the American Express Green card for my dining out because it gives me 3 times. This card also gives me 3 times per dollar spent on dining out. However, it also gives me the 3 times for grocery shopping. So especially now, you got Halloween coming up, you got Thanksgiving, you have all the other entertaining you're going to do for the holidays. We have Christmas, we have the Three Kings. That's a lot of food that's always spent and a lot of grocery shopping that's done. And the Citi Strata Premier is the card that I will be using when I make those purchases at any grocery store. Okay, so to me, that's the real superpower for this Strata Premier when you're looking at grocery purchases, because this is the time of the year when we normally do spend the most on grocery purchases. So in addition to that, if I am out and about, I can also use it to charge my car because it also includes 3 times on gas and EV charging. So that's another bonus just to have it in my pocket. The last card I'm going to use is going to be the Wells Fargo autograph card. Now, why the autograph? Well, the autograph is going to be for twofold. One is a lot of streaming still. All my streaming goes on this because it does give you 3 times back on streaming. But I'm also going to have it as a backup if I'm going out somewhere and they don't take my American Express and I want to show this card some love, let's say. So I can throw that on this card. It is accepted everywhere. As a matter of fact, I'm going to back off from my chair for a second because I spoke about some of the benefits that the Wells Fargo autograph card gives behind the scenes that no one really knows about. One was like special events and benefits like that, sort of what you get from American Express. And actually, last night was Saturday, September 28th, and I saw the Maluma concert, which the poster is right back there, the Maluma concert at the Palladium in New York City. And that was only able to be purchased if you had a Wells Fargo card. That was the only way you can access those tickets. So in another video, I'm going to do all the other benefits back and see how I've been using them with the Wells Fargo card. But that just shows you there are a lot of events that go on in New York and New Jersey on the holidays. And Wells Fargo has shown that they have exclusivity for some of those events. So I'm going to make sure I always have that on hand just in case. One last thing that I forgot to mention was the American Express Business Platinum card has the one thing that I mentioned before, which is If I choose on cashing out any of my points, my membership rewards points, it allows me to take it out at 1 cent per point, not the point 0.6 that the personal card gets, because I have a business checking as well. My plan is to take 100,000 points, membership rewards points, and use that to pay for the lighting of a giant Christmas tree that I have in front of my house that's over $1,000. And this way I can actually have that up for the holidays. It's been a dream of mine to have that for the past 5 years. The tree is over 25 feet tall. I can't do it myself anymore. So I hired somebody and it's over $1,000. So I'll just cash out the American Express membership rewards points through the business side, get the $1,000 in cash and pay off that bill so it doesn't linger there on a credit card. So as you can see, mi gente, starting with the Amazon Business Prime card, to the American Express Green card, to the American Express Business Platinum, to the Citi Strata Premier, and to the Wells Fargo Autograph. Those 5 will be in rotation all season long and for the rest of this quarter. And as the quarter continues to go through and as we get more into the holidays, if I find out about any offers or special details or things like that that they're going to give, especially during this time of the year, you're going to get a lot of different things emailed to you in the app. So make sure you watch for those. But I will let you know how these cards worked out for me. And if there's any changes, I might have to throw in one or take out one if something else comes along that might be better on a different card. So as always, mi gente, I thank you for being here. You could be anywhere else, but more than anything else, I thank you for giving me the privilege of your time. Until next time, mi gente, take care.